back to another episode of Rooted in Good Company. I'm Shay.
I'm Shook.
And today we are starting a new series called Healing Series. So today on our new series called the Healing Series, we're talking about love in real life. And our first topic is what love looks like now and now that we're not in our 20s.
Yes.
So for me, right now, love looks like patience. I'm learning that I can't always expect me out of other people, and they're gonna love me how they feel like they what feels right to them. So I have to allow people patience. I'm learning. So what does love look like to you right now?
I can piggyback off of patience. Learning that people won't love like how I love. Um, Love for me is reciprocation, consistency, um, honesty,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Love is a
being
four-letter word,
genuine.
but it carries a lot.
It does carry a lot, and I want what I give at least match
Mm-hmm.
what I'm giving.
You have to love people in their love language, and I think
Yeah.
that's where the biggest hurdle comes to get across. Because you say you love them, but if they don't receive your love in their love language, it's kind of hard to be
Mm,
like, yeah, you know. So what did you think love would be in your 20s?
girl.
I thought it was gonna be like The Notebook. I thought that I was gonna be catered to head to toe, head and foot. Not saying that I wouldn't have given it in reverse because I would have. However, I think I was expecting that real old school love. Like you see your grandparents nowadays and the man is okay, baby, whatever you want, baby. All right, honey. That's what I was expecting to get. These men ain't doing that.
Baby, they believe in sitting down and letting the woman do everything.
It's very
Um,
much 50-50 nowadays.
yeah, and that's
I'm not mad
cool.
at that
I'm not
because
mad at that
the
at
economy
all.
sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. If you ain't got it to do 100, I don't mind doing 50. But if we're gonna be 50, we're gonna be 50, which means I have a say so as well.
This is true. Um, what I thought it was to be, or what love was supposed to be like in my 20s, um, definitely I thought that it was going to be all peaches and cream. Uh, Getting catered to,
Yeah,
doing the catering,
yeah,
um, being the stellar wife of making sure everybody has the meal, making sure everybody is good before you go to bed,
mm-hmm.
and those are things that I desire even present day. But um, I thought love was very much fairy tale
Mm-hmm.
in my 20s.
And that
Uh,
kind of, I guess, takes us into what our next topic is. What do we think love was supposed to feel like? And that's what I thought love was supposed to feel like, a fairy tale. Like I
mm-hmm.
wanted to be swept. I wanted to feel like I was being swept off my feet every day.
Every single day,
I wanted to feel like we were in a movie every day.
feel the butterflies
Yeah.
every day. Not not really realizing that reality is you're gonna have some disagreements. There's gonna be some times where you really in a moment where you just like, I don't like you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or I can't stand you. I need you to go on over there.
Yeah.
Like I really didn't think that that would be a part of relationship, um, love, because to me love is just loving all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
None of those other emotions matter.
Yeah.
So I mean,
And even when to piggyback off of what you said, I love you, but I don't like you right now.
mm-hmm,
Even in that season of not liking you right now, still show me that you love me. Don't just wake up, you got an attitude, so now we ain't talking, and that becomes our new normal because it's hard to come back from that. It's hard to get back in that love,
yeah,
after that. So it's like you still have to love me in a season of not liking me.
mm-hmm,
We still have to communicate. We still have to show up for each other. So it's just that's something that's hard to unlearn as you get older, especially when it comes to love, because love ain't easy.
Love is not easy, but love is
Although we want it
definitely,
to be,
it's
it's not.
patience
It
on both
is.
ends. It
Mhm.
takes growth. It takes learning each other.
Mhm.
Um, what I have learned too in my 20s, uh, naively used to think that this person that I'm with now is who this person is going to be forever.
Mhm.
Not that they are going to evolve into
Mhm.
somebody else. Not that I'm going to evolve
Mhm.
into somebody else, and we have to relearn each other in the place that we are
Yeah.
right then. And I still somewhat here in my mid-30s struggling with that because
Yeah.
I remember you being this way.
Mhm.
I don't like this side of you that you're showing me right now.
Mhm.
I'm having to learn to, if I say I love this person, I got to love all aspects of you.
Mhm.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
It can't be I love this one version of you because everybody has multiple versions of
Mhm.
themselves. Period.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't
Mm.
like myself.
Now I ain't that deep.
I am,
Okay.
baby. I'm like, girl, I'm sick of you.
Now I do
Get
get
it
sick of
together.
myself sometimes. Now. Yeah.
But I think that when you're with some when you start off with somebody so young and y'all are going through your early 20s, 30s, whatever, through life together, not only do you have to learn them from their 20s to their 30s, you have to relearn them in every season.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody could wake up today and say, "You know what? I'm going to flip my life and I'm going to just reset everything." And who they were yesterday, you have to relearn them today because they've made the decision to grow. But
Mm-hmm.
don't shun them for that. Just if you love them through whatever it is that they're trying to work through.
Give the same grace that you will want
Someone to give you.
someone to give you
Mhm.
because everybody's speed isn't the same.
Mhm.
Everybody's amount of growth
Yeah.
isn't the same. Um, we have to go through certain things in life to even understand. Like, let's say I can feel like let me see how I'm word this. Um, let's say we're together and I say, "Hey, I feel like you're not giving me what I need emotionally."
Mhm.
I'm telling you where the lack is, like
Mhm.
verbatim. And you're being bullheaded and
Mhm. You
saying,
can't go
"Hey,
into attack mode.
right."
Yeah.
But if I play the tick for tack game,
Mhm.
you can't handle the same.
What you're getting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's almost like it kind of has to happen to you in order for you to
Mhm.
understand where I'm really coming from
Yeah.
or how I'm really feeling.
And that's not what love is supposed to be.
It's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a learning process, but
Mhm.
it's not supposed to be about a game. It's not supposed to be, I'm going to get you before you get me.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be about that. It's about compromise. It's about communicating. It's about um, solving the problem together,
Yeah.
ultimately.
And you can't always say, "Well, that's just how I am," because no, anybody can grow out of whatever it is that they're struggling with.
If the relationship is worth saving or you
Yeah.
feel the relationship is worth saving,
Mhm.
you would do anything
Whatever.
at all costs
Mhm.
to save your relationship.
Mhm.
If your partner is saying that, "Hey, I'm feeling unwanted," or "Hey, I'm feeling like I'm losing you,"
Mhm.
don't ignore them. Don't just
Mhm.
say okay and go on about your business and continue on with
Right.
life every day because you're gonna get one or two things. You're gonna get a crash out,
Yep.
or you're gonna get somebody that is
Cold.
withdrawed
Yep. And they turn cold hearted.
and they turn cold hearted, and now you're ready to, move forward,
And they just done.
and they've retreated so much at this
Mhm.
point, there's no turning back.
Yeah.
They're ready to walk out the door. So I mean, communication, compromising,
And effort.
and
All
effort.
it
Yeah,
takes is a little effort.
effort goes a long way.
A long way. A
You
little,
cannot have
even
it
the
together.
smallest part of effort goes a long way.
Hmm. You cannot have it all together. I ain't saying to have it all together, but if
Yeah.
you show a little bit of effort of trying to get to where you know you need to be, I can work with it.
Yeah. I'll shut up.
Not just shut up.
I'll shut up a little bit. So our next topic is the myths we were taught about love. Um, I think I'm not gonna say all races because I don't know, but I will speak for the black race the black family that I was growing up in. There is no such thing as divorce. You stick it out with whatever, and I can't handle that. Like I feel like if I'm miserable and I've given you what I feel is my best and I've told you what I needed from you and I'm just not getting that, why am I staying? Like, at what point do you say, you know what, you're right, let me work on this, instead of just constantly putting me in the same repeated cycle over and over and over? Like, at what point is it okay for me to choose me and be like, you know what, it's not working anymore, let's just go our separate ways? So sticking it out through being miserable is just not something that I can sit beside. I know all of the older generations did it, they continue to do it. Myself personally, I just can't do it. So that's a myth that I was taught about love, but I don't respect it.
Um, so I would say it's pretty much the same for me. Both sets of my grandparents have been married 50 plus years. So, whereas that can be a blessing, true enough, what I have learned, and I'm not airing out my folks' business, let me just be clear there. But I have learned what not to do, more so what to do in a relationship that's supposed to be healthy. And one thing that, and I'm just gonna keep it real, one thing that I have noticed out of the longevity of their marriages, maybe, just maybe, they stay a little too long.
Man.
And that has caused a lot of bitterness on both ends. And I mean, you can love a person. Well, I sometimes say you can't hate a person without having some type of emotion towards them in some sort of way, especially somebody that you once loved.
Mm-hmm.
Hate typically comes from like some sort of disappointment or something of the sort or whatnot. But um, I've been taught to stay regardless,
Mm-hmm.
and I've kind of carried that in a sense, and it has not been working for me. Um, so yeah, if you ain't worthy, you just ain't worthy.
Yeah.
But I guess that was worth enough. They got a ring. I ain't got no ring
Alrighty, and that's gonna bring us to
yet.
what's one love belief you had to unlearn to have a healthier relationship? Now I'm gonna step on my own foot because I ain't perfect, but for a long time I felt like it had to be my way. Not necessarily as far as like
You still do.
shut up. Not every single thing, but I feel like if I give you an example of something and I show you why my way works and your way doesn't, it just that is that's just what it is. Now I'm learning that you have to compromise. Whatever it is has to be some type of compromise to go on so you both can feel heard, seen, all of the above. So I am learning that my way is not the only way that works. I said that out loud. Amen.
Yeah, you seem very stressed by saying it.
What's one love belief that you had to unlearn to have a healthier relationship? Mm.
Uh, I'm I'm still going through the motions. I'm gonna keep it real. Um, but hey,
You know what's
I'm
one
not
thing that I feel
unhealthy
like you're
though.
gonna have to unlearn just a little bit, to not be as emotional.
Okay, that's fair. But you know why I am emotional when
Yeah,
it comes down to.
we're both cancers, y'all, so we're emotional by heart.
But it ain't even just that. I love hard, and
We're emotional, period.
and
Even if it's not in a romantic relationship, she's just an emotional person, period.
I just love hard. But I will say, um, something that I have learned over the years that I needed to let go of, um, to have a healthier relationship is to, number one, not expect me
Mm-hmm.
from them, obviously. Um, I've kind of learned to shut up a little bit. So get in my way. I mean, I think everybody got their little bratty moments or whatnot, which is it's okay.
Yeah,
Um, but I have grown in that aspect a whole lot. But one of the biggest things I would have to say is giving too much of myself too soon.
yeah. I think most women struggle with that though.
I'm either hot or cold, not lukewarm. If I love you, I'm gonna love you all the way.
Yeah.
If I don't want nothing to do with you, I'm not gonna want nothing to do with you. Period.
Mm-hmm.
There's no I love you, but we're gonna take our time. That's not who I am. I'm sorry. And that may come off to certain people as being impatient. I don't see it as being impatient. First of all, I am in my mid 30s. I am not going to settle for anybody, but I am ready to settle down and get married and,
Yeah.
give a husband one baby, because I'm about to have two. I got two big ass teenagers up in here. And I'm almost 40.
She may be
Man,
almost 40. I'm almost 35. I don't know what she talking about.
we're closer to 40 than we are 30. And I don't have time to just be playing game. I did that in my 20s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to keep constantly running into people just to have a chill or cooling relationship.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want longevity.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing too. Learning that history means not a damn thing.
Well,
History don't mean a damn thing. If you wasn't shit then, you ain't shit now. Just saying.
well, that's how she feeling. She's standing on it.
I did what you asked the question.
Hey,
What's
man,
what's some
you
what's some
tell
love
your
belief?
truth, sister.
My belief.
You tell your truth.
Believe them for who the hell they was.
Hey, man.
I'm tired of giving y'all niggas chances. How about that? Ain't no more backtracking. Thank you.
Okay.
Well,
Sometimes you have to allow people to grow, and then y'all can come back together.
if it ain't right, and if you feel a
But
little
you have to
queasy
know.
about it, let it go.
Not queasy.
You feel a little queasy, a
If it's
little
gonna make you
nauseous,
throw
a
up,
little
let that thing
nauseated.
go. Yeah.
You bullshitting me up.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to go.
So our next topic is, how do you know you're loving from fullness, not fear? Mm, fullness, not fear. I feel like if I'm still giving you effort, then it's something in me that I feel is fulfilling by being with you. Um, if I feel like if I'm just doing what I have to do to make sure you're happy, I'm doing it out of fear, as far as in I can't I can't stand on my own 2 feet without you. So I need to make sure that I'm doing what you need for me to keep you around. That's how I take it.
Um, I can.
Also,
Oh,
if my spirit feels full at the end of the night after being with you, after, whether y'all can call it catering, whatever, feeding you washing your clothes, hanging them up, folding them, getting your stuff ready for work the next day. If I feel full at the end of the night after that, that I'm loving from fullness, not fear.
So I would say, for me, loving from fullness would be um, piggybacking off of what she said, loving from fullness after a day of catering to you and,
Mm-hmm.
um, encouraging you and uplifting you, and it's being reciprocated. Not saying it has to be reciprocated every single time, but I'm fulfilled when you're happy.
Yeah.
So if you're happy because of my actions, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I'm loving from fear, it would be me a moment of transparency. Um, I felt like I was losing somebody, so in the midst of me losing them, I've tried to do things that I wouldn't probably normally do just to say, hey, I'm here. I'm this woman. You don't need nobody else. You don't need to go
Mm-hmm.
nowhere else. I'm right here because I do fear rejection. I don't handle rejection well. Believe it or not, I just don't. Um, I don't like the word no, but hey, it is what it is. Um, I feel if I feel like I'm losing you in some sort of way because I'm very intuitive. I pay attention to
Mm-hmm.
my person.
Yeah.
I'm going to know when something is wrong with you. I'm going to know
Yeah.
when it's something that I've done that you don't like. I'm just that much in tune with you.
Mm-hmm.
And if for even just a split second I feel like I'm losing you, I'm jumping on it. I'm trying to do things that you know that I wouldn't do on a normal
Yeah.
basis. And I'm doing that out of fear
Mm-hmm.
of losing you.
But I feel like if it comes to that, that's when communication needs to come into play, and somebody needs to say something.
But when
But
people are not honest, people give a lot of open-ended answers to
true.
questions that needs clarity.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But that's why I say communication. There has to be some communication,
you have to be an adult to
honest
communicate.
communication.
Honest, genuine adult communications.
Mm-hmm.
Like hard conversations are
Yeah,
going to happen
they have to.
regardless.
They have to. In order for you to grow, they have to happen.
And I feel like in a situation whether you feel like it's going to help the relationship or not, the conversation is necessary. To me, making me believe or feel like a response to an answer means this when you know it means that,
Mm-hmm.
you're creating bigger hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather you just go on and rip the band-aid off and let me know what the real is, and I can respect that because you kept it real with me.
Mm-hmm.
Not you making me figure it out by myself. You're taking me on a whirlwind of hurt. Well, I'm putting myself in a situation of
Mm-hmm.
allowing you to take me on a whirlwind of hurt because I'm taking your word for it. And for me, I kind of got it bad when it come down to that. I hear you, but I'm going to ask you the same question 50, 11 times in
In
different
15 different ways.
ways to see if I'm going to get the same answer. And if each time I got a different answer, that's each time you're letting me know that you lied to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So our last question is the realization that love is work, but it's worth it when it's healthy. I will always go to bat for my person, no matter what it
100%.
is that we're going through. If I feel like our relationship is worth it, I may say I'm done. I don't want to do this no more. 15 times, but if I honestly, most times people say that they're saying it out of hurt in that
Mm-hmm.
moment. But if I'm still showing you that I'm trying, if I'm still willing to give it another chance, another go, whatever it is, obviously that means this relationship is worth it to me. The communication may not be the best because you shouldn't always say I'm done. But that's just like I said, relationships ain't perfect, so that's a part of love that you have to work through. But if it's worth it, I'm gonna keep fighting.
Say the answer. I mean, the statement
Question:
again.
The realization that love is work at it, but it's worth it when it's healthy.
It's always worth it when it's healthy, and it's
Mm-hmm.
always work. So,
Always. They go hand
um,
in hand.
some days I'm gonna have to give it more. Some days he's gonna have to give it more.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna always be 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
Um, however, as long as we're both in it together for all the right things and we're on one accord, I think that's what makes the relationship healthy.
Yeah.
When we both are aiming for the same goal.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And sometimes you may have to pull your person have whatever dark place that they going through. So the relationship will still be healthy. They're just going through something. And that's when you have to put on your bootstraps and be like, listen, he ain't even got or she ain't even got 10% to give me right now. So let me do this 90 for the both of us.
but like there are times, and I'm only speaking from experience. There are times when you feel like you have had to be. Well, I feel like I have had to be that 90%,
Yeah.
and I was that 90% for too long, and that person got complacent with giving only 10%.
Mm-hmm.
And when it was time to reconvene in conversation about said situation, my 90% was supposed to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Not them, not it ever being 100, 100, 50, 50, none of that.
Mm-hmm.
My 90s, I was supposed to remain at 90%.
And that's just not fair or
And that is
realistic.
not fair. Like, I granted, you can, your emotions and your situations and all that could be in a tank. Cool. I will love you and work with you through that.
Mm-hmm.
But don't forget that I'm a person too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget that I can go through too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget that my emotions can be down in the dump too, because
Mm-hmm.
please realize that if I'm giving 90%, that's me pouring into you and not getting anything poured back into.
Mm-hmm. Hey man,
So
that's a
when
word.
when you're depleted of anything to give, you can't give somebody something you no longer have.
Yeah.
So if you're not pouring into me, I can't continue to pour into you.
Yeah.
Because now you finna get all ugliness. You finna get bottom of the barrel. You finna get
Mm-hmm.
acid. Is what you finna get.
Not
Because
acid.
it ain't nothing else to give.
Not
I'm
the
sitting
acid.
on empty.
Empty. You passed
Okay.
empty. Your well has ran dry. I'm weak.
Yeah.
I felt that though. That was a word. That was good, sister. I felt
I'm
that in my
just
spirit.
saying.
So we're gonna ask y'all, comment below and let us know, what does love look like for you right now and what you're experiencing with life right now. I think that's all we got. We're just gonna leave y'all with real love isn't perfect, it's peaceful, patient, and rooted. And that's the kind of love that we're learning to give and receive.
Amen.
So I hope that this episode has touched y'all in some type of way. If you had questions about whatever it is your relationship going through, hopefully you've gotten some answers through one of our stories or through something that we've said. Don't forget that this is our healing series. I'm not really sure how many episodes this series will be, but just keep watching, stick around, ride the wave with us. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.